Years 11 through 25, pie number 1 continued. There's only one more section after this, and that's called years 26 and beyond, so hang in there. And I don't care who you're representing, if it's a federal office or state office, if you're a cop, a fireman, a lawyer, are you keeping a tally sheet of how much money is heading your way if we do it like this? 1%. 1% goes to these entities. And it's just an interesting percent because you got a raise. My numbers were off. So what I did, this is not what it was sent to George Bush, President Bush. This is actually a raise. You were at 54 million with 0.75%. Now you're getting 1% preserved. And you think about that. This is for another 15 years. You just got a whole bunch of money for 10 years. You're still getting a bunch for 15 years to help. And groups like FEMA, you'll be getting a whole lot more. So we got FEMA, Federal Bureau of Prisons, participating State Department of Corrections, U.S. Marshal, DEA, U.S. AG, the Fed Courts, U.S. Defense, which means in this case Defense for the Advocate, participating State Supreme Court System, participating State Attorney General, participating State Defense for the Advocate, Community Courts, I believe that's times 2, yep. Participating local prosecutors' offices, participating local defense offices, public defense offices, that is, United States Inspector General, the Go Pop, the Go Roar, and I really want to emphasize this. We are going global, and that's one of the reasons why Interpol and such are getting this. I'll fly through it real quick. Go Pop, Go Roar, and the WHO, United States Department of Justice, participating state police forces, participating local police departments, participating local medical facilities, Health and Human Services, Department of Defense, participating local fire departments, the ROAR, Homeland Security, and Interpol. What's going on is we're going to use the MAMA. We're going to use the MAMA to leverage a certain amount of cooperation with nations with respect towards prostitution, because we want to get their child prostitution under control. And as much as they pretend to be our friends, they sit there and they pimp out their kids. They don't care about their kids, and that just disgusts me. This is for the kids, it isn't for me. So what we're going to do is, as we leverage using the MAMA to get into some nations, if they want to enjoy American customers coming to their country, and we want their customers to be welcomed into our country, fine and dandy, but they're going to have some protocols to follow. We're going to be putting them on all sorts of human rights groups, human rights watches. Are they tier 1, are they tier 2, are they tier 3? We want to know, and we expect full cooperation. Our law enforcement's going in, and they're not going to be asking permission. They've already got permission. They've got permission because it all goes through the Go Papa, the Go Roar, the McGog. It goes through all that. They don't need no more permission. It's a done deal. So 20% goes to the pop, 20% to pals and tots. We got to pay some people, and we got to get some jobs out there, right? Well, we've had some jobs out there. We're keeping them going. Treasury can't help but make $57 million off the deal. And Congress, you actually got a pay raise too, a little 0.5%, because it's a long story. And you're at Congress, you come out at over $2 billion finally in discretionary spending. Blow it how you will, but let the program go and make money for everybody else. You know, just because you're in Congress doesn't mean you need to spend the money. Try living below our means, like the Chinese, and we would have a lot more, to go with. So we're moving along. The last piece of pie number 1, our years 26 and beyond. It's the last section of it. Basically, the system is pretty much built. So, pals, tots, and pop each walk away with $723,480,000 of pop share. Treasury takes $28,939,200, and Congress, because we want Congress to keep it like it is, let it do its thing for 25 years, and then let things happen that need to happen, as you will definitely see in Act 11, Act 10 actually, our future world. $5 billion plus for Congress on just this pie alone. In perpetuity, if they choose to leave it alone,